just had breakfast. So the place I'm staying does not have a drying room, so my clothes are still wet from yesterday. I didn't even think about it. I just washed them because they smelled really bad. I was like, hey, where's the drying room? And they're like, we don't have one. So obviously I couldn't leave them outside overnight because of the condensation. So I put them inside the shower and restroom block area. So they're hanging up in there. As of about an hour ago, I checked them and they're still damp. So I don't know if I'm going to be wearing wet clothes today. So when I got here yesterday, my right knee was bothering me pretty bad. I've never had knee issues before, so this is new to me. I don't remember twisting it or anything like that. I'm weighing a couple of options today. I'm thinking of possibly trying to get a, baggage transfer service to my next stop so that maybe I can have an easier day of walking, or because Stake Pass is tomorrow and that's going to be a little more strenuous than today, whether or not I should, while I'm waiting for baggage transfer to get back to me, maybe see if I can go find a day pack at one of the outfitters in town and just pray that one of the baggage transfer people get back with me. If not, I guess I'm stuck carrying a day pack around. One gentleman suggested that I take the day off from walking to prepare for Stake Pass. I don't really want to, like this is only day one, or today's day two. I don't really want to do that, but I don't know, I'm weighing out my options. I haven't quite decided what to do. I know what I want to do. I want to just power through it, but I also know you have to be smart about these things. I took some ibuprofen last night. When I woke up this morning, it feels a little bit better, but it's still tender, so I don't know. All right, so that's the campsite cleaned up, and I'm headed that way to rejoin the trail. So I took some ibuprofen this morning for my knee. I can still feel it a little bit. It's not as bad as it was last night. And I'm gonna try to go ahead and see how it goes by the time I get into Coniston. It's about 2 miles, I think, to go. And if I need to sit it out, I'll see about a transport company or a taxi or something, but for now, it's making noise, but it's bearable, so we'll see how it goes. Alongside the road still, except now there's a wall, which is kind of nice. Nice and cool in here. So I'm hoping that this little path will take me all the way into Coniston, where I can maybe grab a coffee and rejoin the trail. Where I came from, and this is where I'm going. I think I've hit the outskirts of Coniston. Starting to get some really lovely views. So now the little path is alongside the road. Here's the view. It's a beautiful morning. All right, so I've come up here this way, and my map says that this right here is a trek. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But I can see where tracks are going off over the hills. But let's try this.
Just use one of your walking poles to beat the muscles to death. You should be alright. If you want to pass your bag over the wall, I'll take that off.
I know it. He's like, you don't belong here.
I thought he'd been. I thought he'd settled down recently.
Thank you very much.
You're a trip hazard now.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Your patch is on that stone slab there. Oh, your poles are on the wall there, your GoPro.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Well, there goes my early start for today. But what's an adventure without an adventure, right?
Well, you know, that's why we go out and do these things.
That's right. Okay, so I'm finally back on the path. I apparently went up a hill that I wasn't supposed to go up because the path continues right across the road. I just missed it because it is literally behind someone's house. So, spent 45 minutes of my life I won't get back. Oh, it's a puppy. Hello, puppies. Hello, pup-ups. No, no, no. No, no. By the time I arrived in Coniston, it was obvious that my knee was going to be an issue. I stopped for lunch to give it a rest, but the decision was soon made to take the bus to my next stop. Anticipating that it may continue to act up, I purchased a day pack and contacted a transfer company for the following day, hoping that a smaller, lighter pack would be enough to appease my very angry knee. The ride to Old Dungeon Ghyll was beautiful but bittersweet. From the bus, I could see walkers on the hills and longed to be out there myself. I repeatedly told myself that I was doing the right thing. This is just what I look like when I hike. I look gross. Oh, my glasses are messed up again. Today, I am at Old Dungeon Ghyll Hotel. I'm not feeling well today. My knee started bugging me like 2 miles into the hike, and it was quite painful on even tiny downhills. And I really want to do Stake Pass tomorrow, so made a decision to hire bag transfer for at least tomorrow. I'm quite frustrated. I also feel like I have chills, like I'm trying to come down with something. Just seems like this is a tradition that I get ill or something happens to me early on in the adventure. So while in Coniston, I was trying to call a baggage transfer service, and something is going on with my cellular service. I had to call when I was in the Hebrides as well. Everything is set the way it should be on my phone. I've paid for international calling, and yet no matter what I do, I am unable to call anyone. I am able to text, I just can't make phone calls. That's super frustrating. So let me show you guys the little bag I got. So I do like this brand. I have one of their day packs back at home, so I do like them. I wanted to have somewhere to put water bottles. I wanted loops for trekking poles, should I need to carry them. It is a nice little bag, appears to have a nice ventilated rear. It says Speedlight 17. I am going to cut down some of the weight out of that, because even though I got my base weight down fairly low, I've added food, water. I went through 2 smart water bottles yesterday while hiking, and I definitely was rationing it. I ended up collecting some water from a stream, so water is heavy. And you know, I've also gathered a couple souvenirs along the way, but nothing that's, ridiculous. But with the food and water, it just makes it really, really difficult on the uphills, and of course, a lot of weight going onto my knee on the downhill. I really want my knee not to be acting a fool right now. I've never had knee problems before, ever. I'm sure it's quite normal for as long as I've been out of the hill climbing game. It's been a year. But tomorrow is Stake Pass. Really want to see that. Really want to be able to get through that day. And I've got the West Highland Way coming up, and I definitely want to be able to complete that one for a second time. So trying to err on the side of caution today and rest. I'm going to go take a shower because I have chills and I feel like I just need to be in a warm shower. Yeah, it's not such a great day, but we're gonna push on. I'm gonna take care of myself today and do what I need to do.
Situated in the Great Langdale Valley of the Lake District National Park, the Old Dungeon Ghyll Hotel and Climbers Bar has been welcoming weary travelers for rest and merriment alike for the better part of 300 years. The Climbers Bar, formerly a cowshed with stalls still intact, serves food and drink to walkers and tourists alike, no matter how you arrive. Even though I didn't walk to it, I still felt part of a long tradition just being there.
Good morning, guys. So I just heard back from the baggage transfer people. They were supposed to get back with me yesterday, and they did not. They told me they are unable to do my bag today. I don't think it would be a good idea to have all of that weight on my back, plus the other day pack that I've now purchased on this knee. I haven't gone downstairs with the knee yet today. I'm getting ready to for breakfast. I'm super disappointed because I was really looking forward to Stake Pass. It was going to be like the highlight of this whole trail for me, but I just don't think it's worth risking my knee. I have to err on the side of being smart. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to wait for the later bus. I think a bus comes here around 10 something, and see if I can't get to Keswick by bus today and just take all my stuff with me, because now I have the day pack as well. So, and I've already divided up everything. I was ready to take my bag downstairs and leave it at reception and head off after breakfast, but perhaps it's a sign that I shouldn't go up the mountains today, so sucks. I thought the lake was awesome, and then I turned around and looked behind me. Look at that. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. I have a few more hours to wait for my ride to my accommodation this evening. Some lovely ladies that I met on the Hebridean Way offered me a place to stay as well as dinner tonight, so I'm going to take them up on it. So I have a couple of hours to kill, so I'm just going to sit here and look at all the pretty. And I don't know if you can see it, but there are water taxis that you can take across the lake. Had I walked today, that was going to be my backup plan if my knee started to go south. As it turned out, when I was walking down the drive from the hotel, my knee started to go south. So unfortunately, the only walking I've done is around town today. I'm super bummed about it. I really wanted to finish this walk. I think it's relatively flat the rest of the way. I'll look it over tonight, but if it means my knee giving me issues, I may just skip it altogether and come back some other time and do it. It's not like it's going anywhere, but I really want to be able to do the West Highland Way, so I don't know. I may just duck out and rest the next couple of days and try to give my knee a chance to bounce back. So super bummed. These dogs are having the best time. I've seen so many well-behaved dogs here. So many of them off lead. So many of them just so well-behaved. This would just never happen in America. Somebody would be all offended about something. And it's just a lovely, idyllic day. All these dogs running around.